Hey fam, welcome. I'm Sylvie. This is Beyond Financial Reset. If this is your first time stopping by our channel, thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by. If you have already subscribed to our channel, thank you. I do appreciate you. In this video, I will be talking about how to set your financial goals. Setting your financial goals is very important because it helps you prioritize the things that are important to you, and it keeps you motivated so you can achieve those goals and keep setting more goals and conquering them. Now, if you do not set financial goals, guess what? You're not motivated to achieve any goals, and you will stay stuck where you are and you do not achieve any goals. And then you get frustrated because you are not achieving your goals. So we want to change that. So are you ready? Let's dive in. There was a point where we were financially stuck. We did not know what was happening. We knew what we wanted, but we did not know how to get there. But when we started writing down our financial goals and actually visualizing those goals, that is when things started changing for us. So in this video, I will be sharing with you how to effectively create your financial goals. The very first thing I want you to do is to just dream about what you want to achieve. Let your mind wander. Don't inhibit yourself. Do you want to build a house? Do you want to retire early? Do you want a big, beautiful car? Do you want to send your kids to school and pay for their school? Do you want to take care of your entire family? What is it you want to do? Do you want to build a school for kids and let them go to school free? Do you want to take care of the community? Do you want to help those in need? What is your dream? Just write it down, all right? Fill that piece of paper up. Like I said, just let your mind roam free and let your dreams pour out from your mind onto that piece of paper. The next thing I want you to do is to prioritize those goals. What is most important to you? Because all of those goals cannot happen right now. They cannot happen tomorrow, okay? So we want to prioritize those goals. What is it you want right now? Next, what is it you want tomorrow? So go down that list that you have written, that big, beautiful list, because all your dreams are possible. You can make those dreams happen. I want you to go down that list and just prioritize them. You're going to go down and put 1, 2, 3, all the way down to the very last one. Okay? Third thing I want you to do is we are going to be very specific about the goals. So now we're going to take the very first goal and we're going to dive deep into those goals. The goals are beautiful. We're going to take all of those goals and we're going to work with them. But like I said, all of them are not going to happen today. So we're going to work with 1, 2, or 3 of them at a time. Some of those goals are going to happen in 10 years. Some of them are going to happen in 5 years. Some of them are going to happen in a year. Right? So we'll look at those goals and see which of them can happen in 1 year, which of them can happen in 5 years, which of them can happen in 3 or 10 years. Then take 1 or 2 of them that can happen now or in a week or in a year, and let's work with them. So if you have chosen those goals, let's break them down. Say, for example, you have chosen a goal that you want to pay off your credit card. How much do you want to pay off? Saying you want to pay off your credit card is a starting point, but we want to be specific. How much do you want to pay off? Do you want to pay off $5,000? Do you want to pay off $10,000? Do you want to pay off $15,000? Is it a $300 credit card? Write that down. So we're going to write down, I want to pay off $5,000. Okay, great. Now, how are we going to know that you paid off $5,000? Are we going to check your bank account statement and see that the amount is reducing? We need a way to measure it. All right. So we're going to be looking at your bank statement and see that it's going to move from 5,000 to 4,500 to 4,000. So write down how you're going to measure your progress. If you decided that you were going to save money, for example, you wanted to save $5,000 instead. Now you're going to write down that I'm going to check my savings account and see that I'm having money in my savings account. Am I going to have $500 in a month? Am I going to have $1,000 in 2 months? Am I going to have $1,500 in 3 months? How am I going to measure it? That is the next step. You need to write that down. Once you have decided how that your goal is specific, right? I'm going to save X amount of money. I'm going to pay down X amount of dollars. I'm going to measure it by checking my bank statement, checking my savings account. Now we want to see if it's actually achievable. Can you actually do it? Because we don't want to set you up for failure. We want you to keep achieving your goals. So if you decide that you want to pay a $5,000 or you want to save $5,000, can you do it? So you've decided that you want to save $5,000. At this time, what can you save so that you can be able to save $5,000 in the long run? Let's look at your income. Let's look at the expenses that you have right now. How much can you possibly save right now so that in the long run, you'll be able to save $5,000? So if you say, I want to save $500 this month so I can be able to save $5,000 in 10 months, is that a possibility? Based on your income, based on your expenses. If that's a possibility, then we say, yes, your goal is attainable. If it's not, what can you do to make it a possibility? Can you pick up another job? Can you pick up an extra shift? Those are things that we can do to make that goal attainable. All right. So that will be the next thing on our list. When we have done that and checked that off, we want to make sure that we put a time frame on our goal. So yes, our goal is specific. We want to save $5,000. Yes, it's attainable. Yes, we have a way of measuring it. But when are we going to start? When are we going to start taking action? Is it today? Is it tomorrow? Is it next week? Because saying we want to do something and not putting a time frame on it is not motivating us to take action. So we need a time to start, right? So yes, when are you going to start? When are you going to end? We need to time it. So put a time frame on your goal. Are you going to start today? Are you going to start tomorrow? All right. So those are 5 key aspects that you need to include in your financial goal. Why is this goal important to you? It needs to be specific. It needs to have a time frame. It needs to be attainable. And you need a way to measure it. I'm curious to find out what you want to achieve this year. So if you would like to share it with me, please let me know in the comments, okay? And check out the next video before you head out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so very much for watching, and let's keep building wealth together. I love you for watching.